good, YouTube? Quinn Wade coming to y'all on this beautiful Sunday evening already. Basketball has started and ended because the Miami Heat ended up beating the Philadelphia 76ers 127 to 117. No Joel Embiid in this one. Obviously, they had other people out too. The Sixers did. No Tyler Hero, for example, for the Heat, but they still clashed. And the Sixers are now 9-7 and 5-4 at home. The Miami Heat are 11-6 and 4-5 on the road. That's a really good record for them, considering all they've been through. Both teams are above 500, no matter who they've been throwing out there. That's good to see. Miami won the first quarter 37-27, 10-point lead going into the second quarter. Philly did score 40 points in that quarter, and the Heat only scored 34, so they lost it. But they actually won the third quarter 28-26, and the fourth quarter 28-24. They outplayed them. It wasn't a crazy amount of defense, in my personal opinion, being played in this game, and it was a lot of drives for both teams. Not enough rim protection. It just seemed like everybody was just conceding baskets and was fine with somebody blowing past them and scoring. But somebody had to win the game. That's all that really matters sometimes. The Heat played enough and did enough to get it. It can be that way in the NBA too, not just in high school and college and middle school. But Bam Adebayo, 33 minutes, 18 points, 7 to 14 from the field, 1 to 4 from 3 or 4 from the free throw line. He did have a double double because he got 13 rebounds. He was hitting shots around the rim, floaters and everything. He also didn't get a lot of assists in this one. He only had one. He did have 2 turnovers and a steal. He had 3 offensive rebounds out of the 13. One personal foul was a +4 and plus minus. Just a good game from him. He didn't really do too much. Didn't really try to force anything. He played within the system. Set good screens, rolled to the rim when he had to. Didn't take a ton of threes. Just a decent game from Bam. Khalil Ware played 26 minutes. He did a good job in this one. 20 points, 7 to 13 from the field. 2 of 2 from 3, 4 or 5 from the free throw line. He had a double double because he had 16 rebounds. It's good to see him and Bam get double digit rebounds and still play, decent enough defense. 2 steals in the block for Khalil. 8 of his rebounds was offensive. That was a big reason why he got the double figure rebounds, because he gobbled up the offensive ones, although Bam did have a couple too. 2 personal fouls in the +26 and plus minus for him. Norman Powell, 29 minutes. He ended up having 32 points. He was letting that thing fly in this game, even from 3. He was taking some tough ones. He was taking some rushed ones. But hey, it was working for him. 11 of 18 from the field, 4 of 7 from 3, 6 of 9 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 2 steals. One of the rebounds was offensive, 2 personal fouls, and a +12 and plus minus. Davion Mitchell, 31 minutes. He ended up having 8 points. He was 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, and 3 or 4 from the free throw line. And he doesn't really have it scoring. He's fine becoming a facilitator. And he knows how to find these guys. He has been a real good pickup for them, and he's on a really good contract. And he's still a solid defender in his career so far, and still. And he had 8 rebounds too. So he's a guy that plays a lot of winning type of basketball, and that's why it's good to have him. And that's why they should continue to start him. 1 turnover, 1 steal for him, 1 offensive rebound out of the 8. And then he had 2 personal fouls, and that was it for him. He was a +11 and plus minus. Pelly Larson ended up having 32 minutes played for him. 6 points, 2 of 13 from the field, and 0 of 6 from 3. 2 of 5 from the free throw line. Just brutal shooting the basketball in this game. He just didn't have it even from the inside the arc too. But he did help with the 8 assists and 7 rebounds. And he did have 2 turnovers and a steal. He also had 3 personal fouls, but he did have 1 offensive rebound. Every single guy in the starting lineup ended up having an offensive rebound, which is good. And a +9 and plus minus for him. Fontecchio, 19 minutes, 6 points, 2 of 8 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3. 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a -2 and plus minus. Didn't do a crazy amount, but he took some good looks, so you can't be mad at it. He just didn't get them to go. It happens. Myron, 1 minute. He did actually miss he didn't take any shot, and he also didn't do anything because he played a minute. He was a -2 and plus minus. Keshad Johnson, 19 minutes, 4 points, 2 of 5 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, one rebound. It was offensive with a personal foul, a -3 and plus minus for him. He just got in where he fit in and did a good job of just doing that. Jaime Jaquez did a good job of getting to the rim. They couldn't stop him at all. Sometimes he just drove to the rim. Sometimes he posted up. He was just fantastic. 33 minutes, 22 points, 10 to 12 from the field. Only missing 2 shots was great. But he also did miss a free throw, and he went 2 or 3 there. He also had 2 rebounds and 7 assists. He had kept his head up and was trying to make the right play and just took his time reading the court. But sometimes he got caught up a little bit, so he finished with 4 turnovers. He also had 1 offensive rebound and 4 personal fouls. He was a -4 and plus minus. Drew Smith, 17 minutes, 9 points, 4 or 7 from the field, 1 or 2 from 3, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 1 block. It was offensive and then a +1 and plus minus. Good game. You know, he didn't do a crazy amount, but in the minutes that he played, he was very productive. And you have to like the fact that he helped on the boards and he scored efficiently, even from 3. And then Young played 1 minute. He did score because he went 1 or 2 from the field, and he did miss. His only shot was a 3 that he missed, and he had 1 personal foul, was a -2 and plus minus. 48 of 98, 49% from the field, 11 of 32, 34% from 3, 20 of 30, 67% from the free throw line. 58 rebounds, 32 assists, 13 turnovers, 7 steals, 2 blocks, and 17 personal foul, which is really low for most NBA teams. They usually commit more than that. For the Sixers, Paul George, 20 minutes, he had 10 points. He made and took a lot of tough shots for some reason, but it didn't pay off in this one. He went 3 of 10 from the field, and he went 0 of 5 from 3. I know he's a highly confident player because he puts the work in, so he believes that he can make them. It just wasn't going for this particular game. 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a +3 and plus minus. Justin Edwards, 33 minutes, 7 points, 3 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 steals, 2 blocks. He was the only starter to not get in double figures in this game. He had a couple opportunities. You know, he didn't have a bad shooting game, but it just wasn't enough to get to double figures. But he did so much more than that, even on the defensive end. And he was always making the right play when he was out there, even if it was on the defensive end. 2 offensive rebounds out of the 4, 2 personal fouls, and -21 and plus minus. Andre Drummond had a really good block on Khalil Ware. Other than that, 38 minutes, 14 points, 6 of 11 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 23 rebounds. Really was good and really had it going in that area. Just bumping and knocking and being more caring and more putting more effort into getting to the paint and just having a good read of what guys wasn't doing and taking advantage of it to get the boards, because 8 of them was offensive. He also had assists, 2 turnovers, and 2 blocks, and he did have 1 personal foul. He was a -2 and plus minus. Quentin Grimes played 35 minutes. He had 15 points, 6 of 14 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 block, 5 personal fouls. He was a -12 and plus minus. A good game. You know, he started, he went out there and provided them floor space, and he was able to get to the basket too, like he normally does. Had a good game. Tyrese Maxey, 36 minutes. He didn't get 30 in this game, but he got close. He finished with 27 points, but he went 10 of 23 from the field. Took the most shots on the team, as he should. And he also went 5 of 14 from 3 and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 turnovers for him. He also had 2 steals, 2 personal fouls. He was a -14 and plus minus. This is a game where you look at it like, wasn't great, wasn't terrible. It was a good game. It's what he normally does or close to it. So you just live with the result. You only get a little bit mad about it because they didn't get the win and they did lose by double figures. But other than that, Trendon Watford, 26 minutes, 19 points, had the most points off the bench. He was 7 of 12 from the field. Only went 1 of 2 from 3, showing you that he can score a bunch of points in a short amount of minutes without using the 3 ball. 4 or 5 from the free throw line. He had 9 rebounds and 7 assists and a turnover and a steal and a block, 2 offensive rebounds and 3 personal fouls, and was a +5 and plus minus. He was out there having fun, out there getting everything he wanted to get. Didn't miss much in this one. This is a real good performance from him. Jabari Walker, 4 minutes. He didn't do anything but get an assist and a personal foul because he only played 4 minutes. He was a -2 and plus minus. Johnny ended up getting 1 minute, so he only got a rebound, and that was it for him. Besides being a +2 on plus minus, Dominic Barlow, 20 minutes, 9 points, 4 of 8 from the field, 1 of 4 from three, 3 rebounds, 2 blocks, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls. He was a -13 in plus minus. He did a good job of attacking the realm, and he did make a 3. So you're happy with the fact that he also had 2 blocks and 3 rebounds. That's a good couple things to do while you're out there for a short period of time. Hunter ended up playing 1 minute, and he had 1 point because he went 1 of 2 from the free throw line. That's all that he did in this one. He was a +3 and plus minus. Jared McCain played 26 minutes. He ended up having 15 points. He went 5 of 11 from the field, 3 of 4 from 3, and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. I like what he did. He took good shots in this one. He was really confident in this game, and it paid off for him when it comes to efficiency and when it comes to knocking down basically all his threes. He also had 1 rebound, 2 assists, a turnover, and a steal, 3 personal fouls. He was a +1 and plus minus. Kyle Lowry and Eric Gordon was healthy, but they didn't play coach's decision. They were just riding the bench in this one. 44 97, 45% from the field, 14 to 41, 34% from 3, 15 to 19, 79% from the free throw line, 46 rebounds. They lost that one by 12. That was a big reason why they lost this game in general, though. And then 28 assists. They lost that one by 4 compared to the Heat. 14 turnovers. They had 1 more than the Heat. 7 steals, was tied with the Heat. 9 blocks. They had 7 more than the Heat, which was great. But they also had 21 personal fouls, which was more than the Heat. The Heat took 11 more free throws than the Sixers, and the Sixers did shoot it better, but that is a lot to give up, especially when you're getting out-rebounded and they shooting better from the field, and you haven't really gained too many advantages on them, and you was trailing a lot of the game. So the Heat, they came out ready to play. They came out ready to get this one over, and they got it done with the win. But I feel like both teams played an okay game. You know, it wasn't a great one. It wasn't mind-blowing. It wasn't spectacular. It was just 2 teams saying, we got to suit up today. Let's go ahead and see what happens. And one team is going to win, and the Heat was able to do it. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. I also do conversation videos just like this, but about various other different NBA-only topics and basketball topics too. I also do breakdowns of real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. I also do mock draft and draft coverage too. And I got over 4,000 videos already on my channel that you can watch right now and enjoy, and it's all for free. Not only that, I try to upload videos every single day throughout the day too, to give y'all something to watch and look forward to when it comes to basketball and NBA content. Other than that, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out the channel. Thank you for making time for me. Thanks for respecting and loving my opinion about this game for the fans that's still out there for me. Thank y'all for staying loyal and committed, fans. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for appreciating the content for what it is. Y'all stay good. Y'all stay blessed up. I'll be back, hopefully, with more analysis by the end of the day. You never really know, but I'm putting that in my schedule if it's there. You know I got to watch all the games, and if I watch all the games, I got something to tell y'all. That's how the channel works. That's how it goes. But don't forget, I got the rookie analysis coming. Got the rundown coming back. Got the basketball breakdowns coming back. Got the rookie breakdowns with real footage coming back by this year or next year. Trying to fit it all in the schedule while still covering most of the games to give y'all the most analysis I can give y'all while I'm still living and while I'm still breathing. Other than that, I'm gone for now. Peace.